Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, something we'll have to keep an eye on in this one, the weather. Pretty dry right now, but there is rain expected around the stadium later in the game, and that could cause some sort of a delay.
And when you're aware of that, Boog, you know you got to come out and try to score early, put some runs up, get a lead, because you just never know if you're going to be able to continue that game or what that delay is going to do to your starting pitcher, perhaps. So, you know, always want to play with an urgency, but even more so on a day like this when you've got forecast for rain later.
It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the hill for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
About to get started here, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Late swing, foul to the left.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
High chopper to third. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
James Wood will hit next. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That's ripped into the outfield. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Right through there for his strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. 2 down.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Up now for Washington, Joey Wiemer. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
First and second, 2 outs. Luis Garcia now at the plate. Fouled off left side.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
2 on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. Here comes Wood around third. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in, Nasim Nunez.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
A 1 down. Inside, almost got him.
Looks like he definitely tried to overthrow that fastball as it was left up in the zone. Take a little off, see some late life movement, and get the ball down in the zone. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it and makes the grab, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab in this one, Jake Irvin. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
High fly ball, right field. Weimer on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Foul ball. That one inside. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Wood under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Ian Happ up to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bregman launched a pair of homers in his last game.
Ball.
In the dirt. (2-0). And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Michael.
So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Happ over at second. Bregman on at first with 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low and a full count now. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And fouled off. Softly hit to third. They get the force as they escape the bases loaded jam. So they load the bases but leave them stranded. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. This is back here at Wrigley Field. Up now for Washington, Andres Chaparro.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Boyd, 35 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Fights it off, he'll see another. Goes down looking.
Batting it, the third baseman, Brady House.
So up next, Brady House.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Gets under it and pops it up. Horner should have this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 17, Harry Ford.
Harry Ford digging in for the Nationals.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
And that drops in for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Moises Ballesteros. Out towards right center field. Weimer on the move to the gap. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
Swanson digs in. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one
Ball
missed.
high.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball outside.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count's full.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Out towards left center. Lyle moving under it. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 9.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Outside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Inside corner for a strike. Inside, just missed. And it's filled up. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Weimer moving under this one. And that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Lyle.
Lyle batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swings through that.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 29.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now here is James Wood, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Late on that fastball.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. back up the... Oh, that got him. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Sliced hard but foul. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Joey Wiemer digging in for the Nationals. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swings through that one. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed. Got him. 1 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Popped in the air, left field. Wood under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3, Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
No, that's inside.
Swings through that. In the dirt, and the count's full. lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the 4th, Joey Wiemer digging in for the Nationals. Pitch misses.
No, that missed.
And
That's
that's
a ball.
ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
No, that's down. Ball.
A little bit low.
Nope, ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. Wiemer wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. At the plate, Luis Garcia singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Horner over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Nasim Nunez.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. That misses
Ball,
the zone.
that's high.
And that is ball 1.
Nope, ball.
Just
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Andres Chaparro.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a count 1 and 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Brady House getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Two on, 1 out. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, number 17, Harry Ford.
Here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Grounded out his first time up.
That's the ball.
Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat and drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
First and second, 2 outs. Dalen Lyle will hit next. Just missed. Chaparro on second. Ford at first. 2 out of the inning. Swanson got him on the off-balance throw. They limit the damage here to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
First baseman, Michael Bush.
Bush forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Second baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Moises.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Ballesteros swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball, and that got him.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That's a slider for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Cubs leave one. Still down 3-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Payoff pitch. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams.
No, that's in.
And a big swing and a miss. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Stepping in, Joey Wiemer. On the ground to the left. To Horner at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cubs nothing. This is Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Miguel Amaya.
Amaya in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Wiemer in position, and there's 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in, Luis Garcia.
The designated hitter, Luis Garcia.
Swing and a ball line to center. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman,
Nasim Nunez digs in now. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Yeah.
Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Garcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Sets him down looking. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic east-west pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called third strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Hey, ha!
The 0-1. And there's a
No,
ball.
that missed. That's a ball.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to second for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cubs nothing.
now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cionel Perez.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ian Happ getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. P.J. Poulin, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Granillo also getting ready. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Ah, that hit him.
That got him. Take your
And
base.
the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next,
Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Pitch kicks away. No advance, though.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. So a walk
Nope, that's ball
puts
4.
runners at
Runner
first
take
and
your base.
second.
up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael.
First and second, no outs. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit.
John.
Liner snagged at first.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could.
Laser, base hit, half on his way home. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Moises Ballesteros now at the plate.
Timeout.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here, number 17. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 3-run dinger, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cionel Perez is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Brad Lord.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Tap foul at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Stays alive. 4 runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball. That one missed. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Ball 1 low. Swing and a miss at a slider. Inside. Ball 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Nunez under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals.
Brady House.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Harry Ford, the next to hit. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, number 4, Dalen.
So back to the top of the order. Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Suzuki.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Lyle takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Happ, the next to hit, takes outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one inside. Look out. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
This one smoked out to left. And that's the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Thielbar.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Leading off, James Wood.
29, James Wood.
There's the strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Misses inside. Ball 1. That's to third. To first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Now at the plate, C.J. Abrams.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Outside, ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Washington.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center. You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Good job to fight that one off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. The relay throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now a chance for Nasim Nunez. And that one fouled off. The Cubbies trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, P.J. Poulin. This is his first appearance of the season. Michael Bush getting ready to hit.
the first baseman, Michael Bush.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike two. Fastball almost got him there. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next for the Cubs, number 17. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the sixth.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Lyle coming on. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Ninth inning coming up. The Cubs have the advantage. 5-4. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Daniel Palencia, the new pitcher after a short delay, and we're ready to play ball. Well, one-run game, digging in. Andres Chaparro. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Into the shrubbery and out of here. And this game is tied.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. And a swing and a miss there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle in plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, number 17, Harry Ford.
Harry Ford will hit next. And that is out of play.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Dalen Lyle digs in now. And that's a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's in there. That's strike 2. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
C.J. Abrams, the next to hit. On the ground at first. Can't glove it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo homer. All even at 5 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And that one clips the corner. Action in the pen down there. Clayton Beater, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Granillo getting cranked up as well. And the lefty with the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The shortstop takes the ball. Up and in, and the count is even, 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Wood on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, number 9, Miguel.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Number 4, Pete Armstrong.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Outside.
That's outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
The Cubbies with the winning run on at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And here's a 3-2. Line drive. And it stays fair. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really important at bat coming up now.
High leverage, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So up next, Ian Happ. Golden opportunity right here. A move coming at third base. Cubs going to a pinch runner. Matt Shaw getting some more speed on the bases.
capitalize on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fastball is outside. So now 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Third baseman, number 3.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. P.J. Poulin won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Andre Granillo.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
High fly ball out to left field. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Phil Maton.
He's got a
now into the game, Carson Kelly. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 50, Carson Kelly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Joey Weimer getting ready to hit.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's second. Trying to move him over here. In time to Bush. One away in the top half of the 10th.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Luis Garcia.
So now here's the DH, Luis Garcia.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Out.
Swings through that one for strike 1. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 2-1. The Nats with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Late swing, foul to the left. And now 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Go-ahead run on base. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On to the bottom of the 10th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
That's the ball.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Weimer settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Safe at third. And the winning run is on the doorstep.
Number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. Oh, and this one gets away. Runner stays put at third. Just a slow ground ball this time. House tosses to first. Got the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Tyler.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The 0-1. Now this is a rocket to left. And that is the inning. We push on to the 11th. We're all tied up 5-5. Here at Wrigley Field, we're in extras here. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Hunter Harvey. He's making his second appearance of the season. Out towards right center field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second to third. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Brady House.
Go ahead run on base. Brady House now at the plate.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fastball is outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Splits the plate, and it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late swing fouled off. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Here's the catcher, Harry Ford.
Wood.
And the 0-1. On a line. And that's the third out. So one left for Washington. Our score holds at 5 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 11th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a foul out of play. And it's second. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses. That one missed.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next to hit, Matt Shaw. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Ground ball, left side, and 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4,
Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
This one in the air, center field. Lyle on his way over, and that will end the inning. 11 innings in the books now. We're all tied up 5-5.
now pitching for
Back
the Cubs.
now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Luke Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the center fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Not in time.
No.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next to hit, James Wood. pitch
That's
misses
ball.
inside,
That's inside.
and that's ball one. The Nationals with the go-ahead run at third here deep into extra innings. To the right side. They put the tag on him. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cubs 5. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Clayton Beeter. A chance at his first save of the year. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
Outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Now one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Going to be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Man at second. And that's ball four. And now the winning run is on base. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Ian Happ getting ready to hit.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Sack bunt towards third. Sends it across to first, and that is a big first out.
up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-1. Again with a pitch out. The winning run on second base. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Coming home. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 is calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the forced play is now in order. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Clayton Beater gives way, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
Paxton Schultz gets the call from the pen.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And the batter now, Nico Horner, known for his late inning heroics. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cubs win it in 12.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.